Hello fellow washing machine people who are annoyed because your machine is now putting up an IE error code. This is the model of my LG. It was doing the IE error code and it was filling up with water perfectly alright. It would do it for a couple of minutes and then the water would all drain away with the IE code on. All the information points to an inlet error problem with your clear your filters out. Well, I did that. I cleaned that filter out that's in there, and I cleaned the one out that's down the bottom there, and there were some bits and bobs in there, bit of a hair clip and some crap. But that didn't solve the problem, so I had to take the lid off, which was annoying because our tumble dryer sits on top of this. It's all bolted up as it should be. I was expecting it then to be the inlet valve, which I'm the inlet pressure valve, which I'm assuming is this here. But I've just discovered that this pipe, which goes to it, was flapping around in the wind. So I've pushed it back on, and now I'm about to test and see whether that has cured the problem. So I'm just going to run a tub clean and see what happens, because after a couple of minutes of that, that's where the problem is. So let's see how we get on with the tub clean. And yes, I have got the lid off, but there are no small children or pets around, and I'm not going to stick my hand in there, so I shan't worry too much. And then if this works alright, I'll go and have a nice cup of coffee and a bacon sandwich. You may have a sandwich of your choosing. I believe other sandwich products are available. I could film the whole thing, but I'd like you to see whether it works or not, or cures a problem. So hang on a couple of minutes, or actually what would be better is if I could edit this, but I can't, or you could actually fast forward to near the end where it will tell you whether it worked or not. Here we go. And this machine is about 5 years old, and we have already had all the electrics replaced about 4 years ago, because it came up with a fault then and they couldn't work out what it was, so they just replaced everything, which was very good. It was all free. So it normally gets to about 1 minute 21 for those of you wishing to fast forward. $122. A few minutes ago there was a robin on the windowsill of the garage here. I could have shown you him, but he's gone. So now it should start filling up, and it was normally filling up to about here somewhere, almost halfway, before it then did the drain. I'll pause it and come back in a minute. We're still on 1 minute 22, and it's not filling up as high as it did previously, so that might be an indication of something has changed. I'll be back soon. Okay, it's now gone on to 121. This is about the time where it would switch to the IE error and drain out, but it hasn't done that. It's just having a rest for a moment. So we'll see what happens again in a minute or two's time. Right, there we go. So it's now on 120. It's never got that far. It hasn't filled up half as much as it did previously, and it just did another little spin. So that hose there was indeed the culprit. So that has cured the IE error, on this model anyway. Good luck.